Dimension layers. Before we get started actually learning how to dimension, I just wanted to take a moment to make sure that we create a layer for all of our dimensions. You can go ahead and open up this project yourself. Go ahead and open up a new project, and you can find this in the chapter 9 titled Practice Dimensioning. I'll go ahead and cancel this because I already have it opened here. This is what you should see with your project when you first open it. Now the first thing we should do when we start dimensioning or creating any type of project is to create layers. And it's important to remember to create your dimension layer as well as your other annotation layers for your text and all of your other various objects. This gives you a lot more control when your design becomes more and more complex. So let's go ahead and set up a dimension layer for this. I'll go ahead and open up the Layer Properties Manager. And as you can see so far, I only really have my layer for the lines, and I gave it a color green. Let's go ahead and create a new layer. And we'll call this Dims. I'll go ahead and accept this by pressing enter, and I will change my color to maybe red. I'll hit OK. I'll close this out, and now I've created my layer. Well, let's go ahead and try and start dimensioning really fast. To do this, you can hit this icon here for linear under the annotation panel in the home tab. Don't worry too much just yet because we're really not learning how to dimension. I just want to do a quick dimension for an example. I'll go ahead and select a point and select any other point and pull out to the side. And as you can see, I have white lines, which isn't exactly what I wanted. Well, let's go ahead and delete that. Now, if you go ahead and hit escape a few times and look at the layer panel, you can see we're currently on the layer 0. Before we start dimensioning, make sure to always switch to your layer for your dimensions. So that way when we go ahead and start dimensioning, I'll go ahead and select a few points, pull out to the side, our dimensions are on the layer that we actually want them to. In these next few sections, we're going to cover all of these topics: the linear, angled, angular, arc, radius, diameter, ordinate, and jogged. For now, you can go ahead and delete this line and continue on with the next video.